It is a blisteringly hot day. It's like, what, 30 degrees? Might be 27. We're currently going on like a circular 5k loop around Cheddar Gorge. So we've just walked up 274 steps of Jacob's Ladder, and it is, like I say, so hot. So I'm a little bit exhausted, very sweaty. Sorry about that. But yeah, hopefully it should be, we're currently walking under some trees now, so actually it should be relatively cool walk today. And like I said, it's just a short one, it's only 5k, so we'll take you with us to explore Cheddar Gorge. Did you know that Cheddar Gorge is a site of special scientific interest, as well as what was previously called an area of outstanding natural beauty, which I believe are now called National Landscape since like 2003, and also a special area of conservation. So there's like a lot of work that's done in these areas to protect the wildlife species, as well as like the rocks and the plants and animals as well. So basically a group of conservationists work kind of all year round to do things like scrubbing the rocks so that they don't come overgrown with like plant species, because that will like weaken them and cause them to deteriorate. And then they also do protection species, work to protect the species, both like dormice and newts. So work to protect all sorts of different species. And then there's also a number of plants, such as like the Cheddar Pink or the Cheddar hawkseed, I believe, which are like endemic to the area. So they do a lot of work to protect these species that are like just here, so that they're not like endangered or die out basically. So there's a lot of work that's done here, and then I guess they fund it through entry, which is like to the caves and to the walks. It's about like £25 per person for an adult to come and visit all these areas to protect the work that they do in the area, to protect the gorge and the animals and the wildlife and the plants. My phone tells me it's 31 degrees, so as you can imagine we're sitting under a tree to stop for a bit because it's just so hot. I mean, I feel like we shouldn't be out in the heat when it's this hot, but we've had an ice cream and we've got some water, so we're trying to keep cool and then keep to the shaded bits. But it's so hot at the moment, it's actually gross. So far we've done 700 meters, not even that, 630 meters in 27 minutes. Gorgeous. So Cheddar Gorge is all made from limestone, and it basically came about from the water carving carving its way in from like the ice age. The good thing is there is a breeze when you get to the top. It is a bit of a warm breeze, but it is a breeze nonetheless. I did a couple of coastal runs in Cornwall this week where there was absolutely zero breeze at all, and it was just so like humid and close and hot, and except for the view, other than the view, it was otherwise quite unpleasant. Because it was a nice view, it was very nice. So we have here nice views and a nice breeze and a nice walk. Lovely. Look at that. Cool. Very cool. There's lots of lovely butterflies around here. I don't think I can get them on camera, but it's nice. Oh look, is this a admiral? Red admiral? Or is it a... Oh sorry. But it's good to see lots of butterflies and bees all around. There's another one. I don't know if you can see it. Don't want to disturb it. Yeah, it's good to see lots of pollinators, lots of butterflies, lots of bees around as well. Looks like they're doing lots of good conservation work around here. Somerset in the Cheddar Gorge. It was very hot, so I'd recommend, if you do this walk, to do it on a day that's not 31 degrees. We ended up walking the last bit on the road, just so we could like actually walk through the gorge instead of on top of it. But otherwise, a very nice view route, and I would highly recommend coming to see Cheddar Gorge if that's available to you. Yeah, I'm glad we came to see it because it's been on my list for ages. So yeah, I'd highly recommend this route and this area of the country. Thanks for watching.